It's week 9 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see the electric Jaden Daniels. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Commanders and the Chiefs. All that and more coming up next.
Now from the so-called City Beautiful and home to the Madden studios, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League from Orlando, Florida. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And running with power here. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense set to go, led as always by the gunslinger, a former MVP in this league. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, to say it's this man right here, the NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go, but if he can keep going at the pace he's at, it's going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. The numbers on the ground for Pacheco last week. 17 carries, 58 yards.
As always, priority number one for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number two, this guy right now who is 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn the status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs, too.
Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And this is a game where you don't envy a defensive coordinator. This is what you have to game plan against all week. This offense is number 1 in the NFL in passing, and they're clicking here early as they get a completion there for a first down.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's a 2nd and 8. Mahomes going to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 20-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Brown, right side. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now Mahomes. Caught on the slant. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they like, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And what a first half of the season he's had, Lee. Passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. Certainly has its work cut out for him.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You talk about this Chiefs defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Good open field tackling there. A 50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Mahomes quickly complete out wide. Down the sideline he goes. How about this? He's to the 10. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 79 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it, too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in second down. Another shot from the one on second and goal. Pacheco. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the one. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first two plays. Now third and goal. Pacheco once more, and this time he will score. Touchdown, KC. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0. A four-play drive spanning 80 yards, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about it all at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, second down. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson. 19 carries, 101 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. On the draw, Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that, and helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty...
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr., his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders have got it back to within a score. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Mahomes now to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now a 2nd and 2. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they picked up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Back to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple. Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Now it's Mahomes again. And he's got it. And the Chiefs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. Complete to Rasheed Rice.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Now the red challenge flag makes an appearance as Andy Reid wants a second opinion. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So the decision to throw the flag, a good one by Andy Reid. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Chris Jones, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
But defensively, they're doing everything they can to protect this early lead after giving up a touchdown on their last drive.
Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Daniels. And he's got the hook up to Moore. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he powers his way up past the 30. Emmanuel Forbes up from the secondary to make the tackle. 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken right on the 30. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Now 2nd and 9. Daniels looking to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Throwing now is Daniels. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 25-yard line. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Daniels. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Washington. 29 yards. And the Commanders are back within a score. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Mahomes going to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. To throw, it's Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Stop shy of the 45. Showed off a nice little move on the play, though. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Mahomes to throw once more. He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Mahomes now to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
And again, it's Mahomes. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been very impactful when using his legs this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design. You notice his name sits near the top when looking at the league leaders in rushing yards by a quarterback. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with the defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 45.
To the air goes Daniels. He completes it to Beckham. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 32-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 23, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Chiefs.
Now Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Williams loses the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Working out of the gun, Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now.
Touchdown! From 4 yards out. And the Commanders have cut it back within a score.
Trying to make a comeback often appears daunting, but the only way to get there, start small, score, and worry about getting the next one after that.
Extra point try now from Dicker. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. A 10-play drive that time. And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 1. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Ooh, the juke. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Delayed game. Offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 2nd down.
They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 14. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Mahomes again, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Daniels looking to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Robinson on a give right side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's the Commanders in possession of the football, but they trail as we start this fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here's Daniels. It's Williams on the catch. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
To throw is Daniels. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Operating from the gun. Daniels to the right side, and he's got more complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Washington. Nico Hardman from 6 yards away. And the Commanders are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Big gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
at the 31-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
A gain of 6. And Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Defense.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with an amazing diving catch. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
He's got it at the 2, and he is not going to make it. So they won't be able to move this lead up to a touchdown as it'll remain a 5-point ball game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They need 2. Here's third down. To the air goes Daniels. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. D.J. Jones drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. KC's offense ready. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Mahomes now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Here we go on the next drive for Washington. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Daniels. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Certainly not what the offense wanted down here, going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, well, look who got involved. I mean, when you got a strong safety who can drop into the box, never needs an invitation to be one of those guys in run defense, does he? Wakes up every morning just a little bit ticked off.
Daniels going to throw for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. This is caught.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Commanders have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down by a field goal, 1:40 remaining. They've surrendered a double-digit lead but can rescue themselves late as they come up on 1st down. Mahomes will throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it, break a tackle, and turn it into a big game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7. Mahomes able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 34-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mahomes.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. So they were in field goal range, chance to go to overtime, got greedy going for the win. You think maybe on the sideline they felt compelled to go for that win?
Sometimes that's what happens because as a head coach, you have to take the pulse of your team. You have to know where you are and how they're feeling. And maybe he thought, we've got to win it right now. Overtime, we might not have anything left for that. So maybe that's why they went for it and pressed it.
Unfortunately, it backfired. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets. And it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mahomes to throw it. And that's complete to Brown. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Mahomes over the middle. That's caught by Rice. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. To throw is Mahomes. To the sideline and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Mahomes to throw. The throw left sideline falls incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Washington, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Chiefs, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.